Saturday Night Skeleton Dreams Return Destruction Part 5. Boy. There's so many to choose from. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's what's good. What the fuck? You're playing the Stanley Parable 4, Destruction of Choice. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 4, Destruction of Choice. It's another game that apparently came out in stores. That this is basically the fourth installment in the Stanley Parable, complete edition. This is like a series now. The Stanley Parable series is now have 4 games out already, and I really want to see where this is heading to. The series is pretty cool. It got some quirks here and there, got some ups and downs. I didn't really like the second one that much. I got a little too much of the lore, but I think the third one kind of wrapped up some of the the storylines between some of the characters, and I really like that. So let's see how they'll pull this off in the 4th installment of this Stanley Parable. Let's get on with it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah, what if I just stay in the office? Yeah, I'm gonna just stay right here. Do absolutely nothing for the rest of the game. You hear me? I'm pretty sure you can get an ending just from staying in this room alone. I probably fucked it up already because I'm not supposed to move. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Simply missed the memo.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, He couldn't find a
How do I
trace of his
jump?
co-workers.
Hey, Gabby. Welcome to the stream. I actually need to get Cece in here. Hold on. Let me see if Cece's online. Alright.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, no, it does. It does. Fucking move! Get up! It's me,
When
Psycho. I'm
Stanley
cool.
came to a
Nazar's
set
not
of
here.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, I know. That's probably missed the stream like always, you know. Let me see. I'm gonna check. I win. Yeah, you're actually the first one that joined the stream other than Lazaro or some shit. Let me see. So all endings, and it all has to do with the bucket. Are you fucking kidding me? There better be a guide to this shit.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Yeah.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
So I'm looking at the flowchart right now.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Jesus Christ, there's actually a lot of endings to this shit.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Shit.
Maybe
Broom closet
to you, this
ending.
is somehow its own branching path. Maybe
No
when you go talk about this with
way.
your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Elevator ending. Okay. There's an elevator ending.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The fuck? It's locked.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was
Why
once
is
again
it locked?
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, that's
Shocked,
bullshit.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Okay.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming.
Alright, let's begin the game again. Wait. I'm gonna just stand still. Just stand still. Nothing. Do absolutely nothing. There's gotta be an ending here. If it's not, then I've been lied to. Because someone did say, if you don't move at all, then you get an ending. But it doesn't look like it. I'm just wasting my time. So, I'm convinced that there's no ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He missed a memo. I missed the memo. There it is. The almighty bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let me try something.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, I died.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Whoa, let me try it again. Let me try it again. Because I don't think it's gonna work if I jump too fast.
To a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
If I do this.
But in his eagerness to prove that...
Okay, alright. Yo, there's something different about it too, though. What? Quickly get off the lift before it takes you and then jump off to the floor below.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I see what they mean now.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed the memo.
Perhaps he had simply missed the memo.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Jesus.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions,
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Really? Alright, here I go.
I'm sure. Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Now with the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Again, me. Oh,
Stanley
Laz
decided
joined.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps. Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And indeed it was. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
You have to go take a shower, Laz?
Had the bucket turned out to
Wow.
be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
I already forgot
don't
which
go to
endings
the
you
meeting room.
have
Go
and haven't
somewhere
gotten.
else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
Okay, let me see if I can somehow survive. Pretty sure I can survive.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong.
Oh!
Clumsy of me.
Minecraft water bucket, bruh. Okay, we're not doing that again. Apartment ending, no, not Stanley. Okay. Zending. Bum, bum. Games ending. Wait. Why that load in here now? What the fuck? I am not taking that bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On his left. So, elevator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Please tell me I can open the door now. Thank you. It's a finally elevator. 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 Stanley. Hey, Psycho. Stanley. We're gonna do that again. The fucking bitch! Fucking bitch, man. Come on. Is there any way out of this hellhole? I swear to God, this elevator ending is fucked. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not this elevator. It's the other elevator. Man, I'm
Okay, I think we
smart.
all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Should I really do it? Should I? Oh, I forgot something. I entirely forgot. Hold on. Hold on.
All of his
Hold on.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hold on.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh! Oh!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Ah! No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
3 different endings with this room alone.
How long will you spend in
What?
total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to... In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh wait, that was it? Alright. Now with the bucket. Actually, no, let's do the other option.
Wait,
Then we
Stanley
do the
thought to
bucket.
himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Shit!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you
The
think?
other ending is enter
Isn't this
here
a
with a
fun and
bucket.
unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now
Oh, I
would
could
also
have.
be an
I could
appropriate
have.
time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay.
There once was a man named Stanley,
Ooh.
who people considered so manly.
I
But
am
the
manly.
truth must be told, he was not very old, and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons.
I do like buns.
He
Thank you very
pushed
much.
them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Oh.
Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong
That sucks.
and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Okay, that's it. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy.
Someone
Boy!
was Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Who did this? Who? Fucker. Who is following me? Huh? Who you following me? Who the fuck? Oh my lord, it gets worse. What happened here? Jesus. Oh, it ends here. Okay. Man, I wonder what fucking happened here. Is this like an ending over here? Like, there's gotta be something around here. Alright, I'm gonna take the bucket.
Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket.
Right on top. Right here. Come on. And out.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket?
To this, the bucket furrowed its
How could you?
No,
said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambharata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred
Gambharata!
I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so
Oh my
stupid!
God.
Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form,
Oh.
transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
What the fuck? Oh! Oh shit.
God, Stanley,
Oh! Oh my
you
god!
did it. You
I
saved
killed
us from
it!
the bucket. Thank
I
God
killed
you already had all 12 emblems of sages and
I
used
did it!
incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today.
I'm a
Come,
hero!
let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna take that bucket now.
One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Wait, what if I go over there with the bucket? Hold on.
And so the two of them detoured through
Where
the maintenance
does
section
this
and
lead
walked
to
straight
again?
ahead to the opposite door.
Let's see. I don't know if I did this ending or not.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, yeah, no. Whoa!
His co-workers were gone. What could he do? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's bucket time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
This way, bucket.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
He was
Yes,
guiding me
certainly
to
a
this
logical
place.
Explanation.
Now I'm gonna go down. And there is one more ending. Or, well, not one more ending, but there is another ending I missed.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Oh my lord.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy,
Facility
or sad,
power.
or content. Walking,
It's
eating,
time.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do right about now.
Stanley and the bucket
Oh.
waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
What?
What? Wait. What was happening?
What the
Why
fuck?
had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Himself,
No!
the calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, will go to any lengths.
You can't do it to me!
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh. Well.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. It's bucket time. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
You're funny.
No,
Very funny.
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
So let's see. I have done that with the bucket, without the bucket. I did that with the bucket. Yeah.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
Okay. Is there a way for me to actually get down in this game instead of fucking fall damage? There's gotta be something around here. I mean, at least there's a vent. There's a vent and yeah, shit, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh, yes, alright. Yeah. So I can't get down
All of his
from the
co-workers were
fucking
gone.
thingamajig.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
What?
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Something right here. Why is it this way now?
It's bucket time. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, how am I gonna do this? There's gotta be a way. There's a fence up there. Wait, there's a door up there. What the fuck?
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it. Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Got a plan. Got a plan. See, there ain't no way. It's gotta be a little something right here. Oh dang. Wait, is that? Bro, I'm gonna literally die. I'm gonna die. Gonna die. Fuck. Oh my god. No!
Whoops. Looks like...
I was this close.
Already
was
this was
this
uncomfortable. And
close.
Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
My mic is dead. Fucking unbelievable. How many times have my mic died on screen?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
I almost survived.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Here we go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor.
Oh! Bullshit.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed the memo. Oh, what the fuck? Now what? Why the room changed? What? Why is the... What? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he simply missed the memo.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was
okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Sounds like two narrators speaking on top of each other.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
No! Oh my... Oh. How is this close?
His eagerness to prove that he is in control.
Fuck this game, man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Alright, let me bring the bucket with me for luck.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket
Turned out to be correct. Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left
To go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
The cargo lift.
Yes,
Go
go to the cargo lift.
lift.
Alright, now then. There's no way I'm dead. How do I get down now? You're going insane? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. How do I get down? Why?
He said that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself.
This game sucks. There's nothing at the bottom of the warehouse. You don't know that, guys.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he simply missed the memo.
It's the memo.
It's
Bucket time. It's bucket time, boys. As a professional Stanley Parable player, I do. Well, check again, Lazaro.
Telling him that the employee lounge.
There is an ending, Lazaro. The bucket turned out to be correct. Never mind, the bucket was wrong. He took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
The cargo lift.
Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift. Oh my god, I keep fucking it up. I keep fucking it up. There's no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stanley clutched the bucket. This was not correct to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee was simply the place to be. And here it was. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Yes, go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh my god, every time, man.
His dearest friend.
Of course, the game still kills me. You gotta stop trying.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
It's bucket time. Stanley pushed the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. No one was here. Stanley found warmth and comfort now. Perhaps his boss's office was where he was.
Oh fuck.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright. Oh. Fuck me. I don't think there's a lot more you can do in this game. Well, there's one more thing I could try. One more thing.
In the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Hold on. What's that? Hold on, let me try that again. Let me do this again. There's one more ending.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through the wall. It's bucket time.
There's one more ending, Lazaro. You don't think there's one more ending? Because there is.
This was not direct to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
So, one more ending.
Oh,
that's it.
I'm glad you found your way. I knew you'd find this eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. This is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Drugs and hookers.
It's a classic one back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Alright.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Alright. Bye, Bucket. Goodbye.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you get the bucket.
I can't. Oh my god, I can't.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you'd see that its design is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10.
Well, that didn't work. Escaping with the bucket, I already done that. Doing the VHS thing without the bucket. What VHS thing?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Answering the phone
Stanley
with the bucket.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
Has it really been bucket time?
Stanley touched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
The
cargo lift, good, said the bucket.
Now
ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this off his plan. He was fully convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Imagine if I just fall off right now.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Hello?
This is a sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Why is the audio stacked upon each other? What do you mean, Lazaro? I'm not using my mic. My headset died. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck? What? There's nothing here. Nah. No. Just gave me a... Oh. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press the D-pad to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give orders.
No!
Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just his.
You can phase through it. Press triangle to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press D-pad to go back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley! Can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press triangle for us to go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me who took orders. Me, trusted and listened. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press circle to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press circle to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press D-pad to relive the same day with me over and over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
What the fuck?
I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Go back to work, Stanley. Oh, shit. Oh!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
Okay. That is it. It's over. It's over. Alright. So... Wait, what is the epilogue? Is there anything in the freaking epilogue? Epilogue. Let's see. Anything? Anything at all? Many years later. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be it for the Stanley Parable 4. Destruction of Choice. I don't think... There's still some stuff I can do in this game, but it's going to require a lot of searching up and a lot of steps to do. And there's so many times where you could just have to wait an hour just to get to that one ending in the game. And I'm definitely not going to do that. But it's safe to say that I kind of seen everything that this game has to offer. And yeah. This is the Stanley Parable. This is a really cool game. I love the humor in this game. This game is beautifully well made. It's well written. The characters are like, it's a masterpiece, Lazaro. It's a masterpiece. The game is absolutely astonishing. It left me speechless playing through this game and hearing the dialogue of the characters. It's chef's kiss. Absolutely fantastic work of art. That is the Stanley Parable 4. Now, roll the credits. Roll the credits. Is it not going to show the full credits? Oh wow, that was it. That was the credits. Okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye, guys.